Hello, and welcome to the legendary channel. Welcome to the legendary channel. Today we're going to talk about, are we here by chance or for a purpose? Are we here by chance or for a purpose or purpose? Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the universe before there were people. No cities, no languages, no music, no books, no history, only endless darkness. Countless stars. And silent galaxies stretching further than the human mind can imagine. Yeah? Now ask yourself, how did we get here? How did we get here? Was it all an accident? Or was there a purpose behind it from the very beginning? This question has divided humanity for thousands of years. Some believe our existence is the product of billions of years of natural processes. A universe unfolding according to the laws of physics, eventually giving rise to life, and finally to us. Yeah? Another one. Others believe that life is intentional, that behind the order of the universe is a deeper intelligence, a creator, or a spiritual reality that gives meaning to everything. So neither answer is simple. Both have inspired some of humanity's greatest thinkers. And perhaps the reason this question refuses to disappear is because it touches something deeply human. Not just our curiosity, but our identity. I'm rapping again. Because if we hear only by chance, then meaning is something we must create ourselves. But if we are here for a purpose, then meaning is something we must discover. Yeah? There is a profound difference between those two ideas. Imagine finding a black canvas. If life is chance, then you are the artist. You are the artist. Nothing is painted for you. Every choice, every value, every dream is yours to create. Now imagine receiving a beautifully written letter. Yeah? But in a language you cannot yet understand. If life has a purpose, then your journey is not to invent meaning, but to learn how to read it. Yeah. to learn how to read it. Perhaps this is why so many people spend their lives searching. They feel there's something more, something beyond routines, careers, possessions, and achievements. There's something more, something beyond. Yeah? Have you ever noticed that reaching one goal often creates another? So, like, for example, you graduate, then you chase a job. You get the job, then you chase a promotion. You earn more money, then you want more. The finish line just keeps moving. There's never an end to it. Maybe that's because success alone was never meant to answer the deepest questions of the human heart. There is a quiet longing inside many of us that no paycheck, title, or possession can fully satisfy. Some call it the search for purpose, searching within, searching without. Others call it the search for truth. And some call it the search for God. Whatever name you give it, the feeling is still remarkably similar. Because it whispers to all of us, there must be more. History gives us many different answers. Some philosophers argue that the universe has no built-in meaning. They believed that meaning emerges through the choices we make and the lives we live. Because many spiritual traditions, on the other hand, teach that every person has an inherent value and that life carries a purpose beyond what we can immediately see with our eyes. Science approaches this question differently. It seeks to explain how the universe works, how the stars form, how life evolves, and how the laws of nature operate. Philosophy often asks why. Spirituality often asks what it means. There are different kinds of questions, different kinds, and perhaps we all need, or perhaps we need all three if we hope to understand our place in existence. We need all three questions. Sometimes people think they must choose between science, philosophy, or spirituality. But maybe they are not always competing. Maybe they are exploring different dimensions of the same mystery. Think of standing before a mountain. A geologist studies the rocks. A poet writes about its beauty. A hiker experiences its challenge. None of them sees the whole mountain alone. Yet, each discovers something true. Perhaps life is like that. No single perspective captures everything. One of the greatest mistakes we make is believing that certainty is the same as wisdom. Real wisdom often begins with humility, with admitting that you don't know everything, admitting that I don't know everything. And surprisingly, that admission can be freeing. Why? Because it opens the door to learning. Once you understand you don't know everything, then you open the door to learning, to listening, to growing. Whether you believe life began through natural processes or through divine intention or through something beyond human understanding. One fact remains though. You are here. We are here. You are conscious. You can think. You can love. You can create. You can choose. That alone is extraordinary. Perhaps the most important question isn't whether the universe owes you a purpose. Perhaps it's whether you will live purposefully. Because regardless of how you arrived here, your choices still matter. The kindness you show, the truth you seek, the truth you speak, the lives you touch, the courage you display when no one is watching. Those things shape the meaning of your existence. Maybe purpose is not something waiting for you at the end of the road. Maybe purpose is revealed one decision at a time. Yeah? So before we move on, ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. If someone asked you today, what gives your life meaning? How would you answer? Would your answer come from your possessions, your career, your relationships, your beliefs, or would you realize that you are still searching? There is no shame in searching, none whatsoever. Every great philosopher, every great spiritual teacher, every curious mind began exactly where you are right now. With a question. It all starts with a question. Because questions are not signs of weakness. They are the beginning of wisdom. So in the next chapter, we travel back thousands of years to explore what some of history's greatest philosophers believed about the meaning of life, and why their ideas still shape the way we think today. Why their ideas still shape the way we think today. Okay, so yeah, we gonna end this video right here. Please leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's a journey, and we're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah. I've been thinking about this. Now I'm actually here, making it happen. Just getting started, just getting warmed up. It's a journey. It's a journey. And if you're sitting there watching, then it means you also part of the journey. I can't remember this African proverb. It says, walk alone. Can't remember it, man. Walk alone, you will get there. And walk together, you'll go far. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. So you sitting there watching means you're ready for the journey. You're ready to take a walk. Into the deep. Ready to take a walk into the deep. Into the world of thought, the world of thinkers. The world beyond this world. Means you're ready. If you're watching, it means you're ready. If you made it this far, you watched from the beginning up until now, it means you're ready. It's time. If it's time, it's time. You can't help it. You can feel it inside of you. You can't help it. It's time. You don't know what time it is or what it's time for what, but you know it's time. You can feel the change going on inside of you. feel it. I see a lot of videos on YouTube of people saying the same thing. Or they can feel, or there's a change going on in the world. They can feel it. They just can't, there's no words to describe it, but they can feel it. Something's going on. There's a change going on in the world. There's a shift going on. And this shift is not for everyone. Some will get left behind. It's like we're entering a new world. And those who are not ready for this world, for this new world, will get left behind. They'll get stuck in the old world. The old world and the old way of thinking, the old way of doing things, the old way of seeing things. Wow. Meanwhile, at the same time, the world is no longer there. The world has moved forward now. From the old into the new. From the dark into the light. We're living in a time where everything that happened in the dark is slowly coming out to light. Look at COVID-19, to look at 2020, the year 2020. Since COVID-19, people been coming out left and right from all parts of the world, coming out on camera, speaking their truth, showing up in podcasts, speaking their truth. Others open channels, speaking their truth. Others came out and spoke things that they been carrying inside for years. Secrets. People exposing things left and right. Hey. People in government, people in medicine, soldiers, teachers. People have been coming out left and right since 2020, exposing things, saying it like it is. There are things that people are exposing right now. They going on to podcasts and exposing all kind of stuff that I know back then. Those are the type of things that you had to think twice before you could share or before you could say anything. Now people, they coming out and saying all these type of things, telling the truth like it is. Others, they in high places, exposing truths, information, knowledge that could get them killed. Others, they died already, they did. Yeah. Just in between this period, between 2020 and now, there are people who already died for exposing things, for saying things that were meant to be kept in the dark. They came out to light and said those things. They exposed things. They died for exposing. They were killed. Because it's like some way, somehow, the masses, many people, this thing of sitting indoors and having to sit indoors and not be able to go outside, this thing made people to sit back and reflect and connect with the higher power, the inner source, the all-knowing. Wow. And because of that, many people went through an awakening, very deep awakening. They woke up and saw the world for what it is. Not how it is, not for how it is, for what it is. They saw reality. Oh, there you go. It's like this is the way the world is, man. All this time I thought the world was this way. Can't I corner? Mm-mm. 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 Oh, well. So if you're here sitting and watching this, it means you are also part of those people who went through an awakening. And even now, you're still going through an awakening. That's why I'm sure you can relate when I say even this thing has caused a hunger for knowledge. It has caused this awakening. It has created this thirst for knowledge, this thirst for information. It has widened your curiosity. Back then, you were afraid to ask questions. Now, you're asking questions left and right. You wanna know things you didn't know before. You wanna know because you realized, right, God, man, there's more to this. There's more to this planet. Alright, well, and the only way to find out is to ask questions. Question and question and question. Then sooner or later, the answers will show up. You'll get the answers. So now, people, I don't want to make this video long. I already did. But then again, like I said, it's time. It's time. So please, like I said, please like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.